Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School here in Jackson, Wisconsin, here for some WIAA playoff volleyball between the Waupun Warriors and the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Waupun Warriors coming off a good win against Sheboygan South, a team that they should have beat. Sheboygan South winless throughout the season, and they lose down to the Waupun Warriors in 3 sets. So Waupun looking to reclaim a game against Kettle Moraine, who they played earlier on in the season. Looking for a vengeance game at that. And they are here at the Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School to do so. They were close that last game, had them in 3 sets. Ended up losing that match in 3 sets, but they were close and right there. So if they were just able to, kind of play together as one, as Rowan Harder and Jalen Landau said last week. Steve Witterhack got to interview those two on Tuesday's game at Waupun High School. So if they're able to just pick each other up after mistakes, there's still some things to work on for this Warrior team. They're able to pick each other up after those mistakes and get after it. They should be good to go. We are here at the Holman Auto Sales pregame show. New Medical Integrated Healthcare. And yeah, the Holman Auto Sales pregame show here, live from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. We'll take a quick break and be back for starting lineups and their injury report. We'll also have the Coach's Smile interview from Dentistry of Wisconsin. What's going to make head coach Chris Harmson smile today? Will a win against Kettle Moraine Lutheran would do the trick? See their locations in Waupun and Beaver Dam. We'll send it to a quick break and be back for more of the Holman Auto Sales pregame show here at Kettle Moraine High School between the Waupun Warriors and the Kettle Moraine Chargers, here live on RP Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn-Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navis, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navis is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navis Waupun. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Appetizers, I see them on the board here, Steve, looking pretty nice. That giant pretzel, talk about that.
Well, it's a new, we rolled it out last week for the Packer game. It looks like a football. It comes with a beer dip sauce and a honey mustard sauce. It seems to be a pretty big hit, so it's made by Milwaukee Pretzel Company, so it's a good pretzel. So come down and check that out. Something different.
Got appetizers and soups and a meat raffle coming up on Sunday, right?
Yep, Horicon Lions on Sunday. We're working in with the Packer game. Come down here, watch the game, win some meat, watch some more football. Maybe we'll win some free shots, the touchdowns. It'll be a good time. Come down and check it out. Andy runs a pretty nice meat raffle.
And baseball, of course, this week with the American League and National League Championship games coming up here.
Baseball's on all the TVs all the time, so come check that out. And the college football, I'm sure there's going to be some college volleyball on, so come check it all out. Cold beer, good drinks. Come check it out at the other bar.
And great company.
We have to deal with our very friendly bartenders, but it's a good time always, so come down and check it out.
Main Street, downtown Waupun. The other bar, Main Street, Waupun.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. High school volleyball is live here on RP Sports, and welcome back to the Home and Auto Sales pregame show. We'll now jump into the Coach's Smile interview. Coach's Smile from Dentistry of Wisconsin. What's going to make head coach Chris Harmson smile today? See their locations in Waupun and Beaver Dam. We were fortunate enough to get a little bit of time to speak with head coach Chris Harmson coming into this match against Kettle Moraine.
So yeah, you guys obviously come on a good win against a team you also should have beat. No doubt there, expecting to take care of business. You played Kettle Moraine earlier on in the season again. You just said you should have been right there with them. What's the expectation going into a game like this, on a vengeance game perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, we need to be perfect. I mean, we haven't, since I took over, we haven't gotten a set from them. I mean, but we've been close. I mean, when we played them last time, we were up 24-21 in the third set. We just could not get that point. So we got to find a way to get that point.
Yeah, we interviewed Rowan Harder and then Jalen Landell as well at the end of last Tuesday's game, and they said if you guys can just play together, pick each other up after some mistakes, you guys should have them. What's your message to that?
Yeah, we got to recover. I mean, I've been saying it all year. We can't just dwell in our mistakes. We'll get the next one. We have to have that mentality, and if we do, I think we can do this. I really do.
For sure. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate that.
No problem.
That was our contact there with head coach Chris Harmson. They are confident coming into this match. Again, this Kettle Moraine ranked 12th in their division in the WIAA polls, and that's mainly off the strength of that schedule. They had one of the strongest schedules of any team throughout this sectional and throughout this playoff. So that's what makes their ranking so high. And Waupun almost was able to take it to them. Ended up getting swept in 3, but was very close in those second and third sets. So they are confident. They see themselves being able to do this tonight. And here come the Warriors out to warm up, led by Rowan Harder, who leads this team in kills with 257. And again, Steve Witterhat caught up with her last Tuesday, saying that she thinks they can definitely beat this Kettle Moraine Lutheran team if they play together, keep the energy high the whole game, and pick each other up after the mistakes. That was also the similar thing that Jalen Landau said. She leads this team in blocks with 39. Her message was play together and play like we did against them last time, and good things are going to happen. So we will take another quick break here on the Home and Auto Sales pregame show and be back for what should be the start of this one. We got 6 minutes and 30 seconds counting until first serve here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School here on RP Sports.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Radio Plus Video Sports bringing you coverage of WIAA Volleyball Playoff Volleyball. There we go. We finally got it out. The Kettle Moraine Lutheran School song is playing currently right now. We'll take a look at the starting lineups here. First, for the visiting Waupun Warriors, they're going to have in numerical order Rowan Harder, Hayden Schultz, Alexis Babish, Sydney Neary, Ryan Babish, the Ladero Mickey Borchert, and Jalen Landau. Again, the girl who leads this team in blocks. Looking along the rest of the stats, Rowan Harder leads this team in attacking with 257 kills. She is one of the dangerous athletes on this team and a triple threat athlete. Free sport varsity athlete here at Waupun High School. And she can really do it all there out on that volleyball court. But she leads this team with 257 kills and averages about 29.8 kill percentage. Coming up behind her in that kill total, you have Ryan Babish with 165 and Jalen Landau with 111. Serving-wise, a lot of girls can do a good amount of serving here for this Warriors team, but they are led by Mickey Borchert with 37, and then closely behind Alexis Babish, and we have Audrey Sanders as well with 36 and 35 apiece. So a lot of good talent here on this Waupun roster. We'll look over at the home Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers volleyball roster. And looking at the starters, ended up changing here according to Coach Stephanie Prochnow, but she got it to me. In numerical order, you've got Amber Anenson, Sydney Falkowski, Audrey Jacqueline, Brooke Bartelt, Molly Murphy, Elizabeth Elke, and Sophia Wendt. That is your starting lineup for the Chargers. And we are about to get set and ready for this matchup. We're going to have the national anthem coming up, and we will send it to break for that and be back for the start of this one here on RP Sports.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-250 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Hey farmers, are you tired of watching your profits fall through the cracks? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Yield Saver is a product that fits on your current combine head and reduces kernel loss by 2 bushels per acre on average. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 to see how quickly Yield Savers can put money back into your pocket. Seed Time and Harvest is a proud supporter of CWC Athletics. Good luck, Crusaders.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun. Hey farmers, are you tired of watching your profits fall through the cracks? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Yield Saver is a product that fits on your current combine head and reduces kernel loss by 2 bushels per acre on average. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 to see how quickly Yield Savers can put money back into your pocket. Seed Time and Harvest is a proud supporter of CWC Athletics. Good luck, Crusaders.
We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home. At home and auto sales. Every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales.
Holman Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more. Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RP Sports bringing you coverage of some WIAA playoff volleyball here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School in Jackson, Wisconsin. We have concluded our home and auto sales pregame show, and we are ready for first serve here from Charger High School. Waupun Warriors taking on the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. There was no injuries to report coming into this game, but we will give a shout out to New Medical Integrated Healthcare. Call New Medical Integrated Healthcare of Waupun at 920-249-8757. That's 920-249-8557. We are about to get first serve here underway. I'm Dylan Eckert, the lone broadcaster here on the call. Boy, this is one of the most unique setups I've been a part of. We are crammed up here in the stands. No press box, no table, no nothing. So we're working with what we got here, but should be on for a good game here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Ryan Babish will be back to serve for the Warriors, and we are underway between the Warriors and the Chargers here at WIAA Playoff Volleyball. The spike there goes out of bounds off the Warriors, and the Chargers will get the first point. It's a kill awarded to Sidney Falkowski, the junior, on this Chargers starting lineup. Now rotating back to serve for the Chargers will be Mackenzie Luring. She rotates in and takes the serve. Harder sets it up for the Warriors. Nobody can get there in time. Borchert dove for it, as well as Alexis Babish, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Chargers here early. The serve from Luring, set up by Borchert. Babish will set it there from the net, and an attempted kill there. Gets it good for the Warriors. That is number 20, Sydney Neary. Neary's got the first kill for the black and gold. Warriors in that all black with the gold stripe. Chargers sporting the all white with the green lettering. Here's the serving for the Warriors. Goes right into the net, and it's off the hands of Hayden Schultz. So that will give the ball right back to the Chargers. They are up 3-1 here in the first set. Close match between these two in their first meeting. We'll see if that theme will remain here in this game. Harder gets underneath it, a sloppy set, but she's able to pick it back up. And now setting it up for the Chargers and sending it over. Borchert went for the attempted dig, but the kill will be awarded to Anna Denger, the sophomore for Kettle Moraine. Brooke Bartelt will serve back there, the libero for Kettle Moraine. Ronan Harder tries to get up underneath it. Babish is able to keep it in play. And now it'll be sent back over. Babish goes underneath it. And Kettle Moraine Lutheran is bringing the pressure here early. They are up 5-1. Waupun does not have an answer for him. Ambrin Ananson with the kill there from center. Here's the serve from Bartelt. Babish lets it go out of bounds, so that'll be a point for Waupun. They'll kind of regroup here, down 5-2. And they'll get the ball back to serve and try to make something happen, get back in this set. Back to serve will be Audrey Sanders, one of the best servers on this Waupun team. Serving from the back line, her first time this evening. It's set up there by the Chargers and sent back over. Babish will get underneath it. Alexis Babish to Harder. Harder gets it over the net. Still trying to keep it in play is Kettle Moraine. They're able to. Babish now to Landau. Landau sends it over the back line. So that'll be a point in favor of the Chargers. They will go up 6-2. Landau does a lot of the offensive scoring there from that center position. Did a lot of that last week. Had a very good showing. Kettle Moraine will now serve. Sanders sets it up. Now it's Babish to Harder. Harder with the kill attempt. Just missed the back line. Just missed that back corner. And it's another point here for Kettle Moraine. They are up 7-2. They've had the lead this entire set. Back to serve is Anna Leong of Kettle Moraine. Sends that just over the net. Borchert does a good job digging that one up. That one's sent over, and Waupun has some momentum now. Landau gets the kill. And Harder will be back to serve for the first time this evening for the Warriors. Harder, Sanders, Borchert, Landl, and the Babish sisters out there for the Warriors. Big kill attempt there, and it is good for Kettle Moraine. That's Anna Denger. She's been real dangerous in this first set for the Chargers and has a big kill there. She'll end up getting subbed out, but she's got 2 kills already on this set. Both of them, Waupun just has not had an answer for. Substitutions on both ends for both teams. It's 8-3 in favor of the Chargers. Waupun takes that one up. Babish sends it over. And now it's the Chargers working the other way. Big block there, and it goes out of bounds in favor of Kettle Moraine. They go up 9-3. Babish and Landl were there to put some hands on it, but it goes out of bounds. And back to serve for the Chargers will be Sam Peterson. Sends it just over the net. Waupun not ready for it. It was an ugly serve, but it goes right over the net and falls into open court. And Waupun will take a timeout, their first of the evening. 10-3, it's been all Chargers right now. Waupun just trying to get some momentum back. Head coach Chris Harmson meeting with his girls, trying to get them rallied up. And this is a game that they know that they can make a run at. They just had them in that last game, lost 3-0. But they know that they can get back into this one. They're down 10-3 in set number 1. A lot of work to do. They're coming off a good win against Sheboygan Falls, but there was still some work to do even in that game, and Harmson and these girls know that. And they're high-fiving, saying it's all good, it's fine. And we're going to get back in this one. They're down 10-3, though. Got some work to do. It gets quiet in here, ladies and gentlemen, during those timeouts, so apologize if I'm whispering a little bit. 10-3 in favor of the Chargers, and we're back underway. That one nearly hits the rafters up there. Here's Ryan Babish. She'll send it out, and that one goes off the hands of the Chargers, and Waupun's back in business after that timeout. They're down 10-4. They have trailed this entire set. Jalen Landl will be back to serve from the back line for the Warriors. Borchert checked out for the Warriors. Here's the set from Landl. Sending it over are the Chargers. And that one just hit the line. Looked like it had a shot to go out. But the Chargers get a point, and they're up 11-4. More substitutions coming in for the Warriors, as are the Chargers. Back to serve will be Ananson for the Chargers. Set up by Sanders. And there's Babish to Babish. Kill attempt is thwarted by the Chargers. They'll send it the other way. Tips over the net. Good save there by the Warriors. Here's Ryan Babish sending it over. Kettle Moraine the other way. That one goes out of bounds, and it's a point for the Warriors. They're down 11-5. More substitutions coming in. Alexis Babish will go to the back line for Waupun to serve for the first time this evening. And here's a serve from Babish. Set up easily by Kettle Moraine. Sent over off the hands of Sydney Neary. And that's another point for the Chargers. They are up 12-5. They continue to dominate this set. And back to serve for the Chargers will be Molly Murphy. Her first trip to the back line. Here's the serve. Set up Ryan Babish, Mickey Borchert. Miscommunication there. Borchert taking responsibility for that. And Waupun trails 13-5 here in this first set. Serve from Kettle Moraine. Babish cannot get underneath it. An awkward serve from Molly Murphy. Tried to get set up there by Babish, but it will be an ace for Molly Murphy. She'll serve for the third consecutive time from the back line. Babish off the arms. And it is 15-5 now. Molly Murphy continues to rack up the aces from that back line, and Waupun trying to get their footing right now in this first set. They are down 10. Murphy will serve. Babish gets that one up. Babish to Babish. Now here's Neary. Will float it back over. Easily set up there by Kettle Moraine. The kill attempt there. Neary saves it for the Warriors. Now it's Alexis to Ryan Babish. Saved up by the Chargers. They keep it in play. Still going back and forth. There's Babish and sent over by Waupun. Good dig by Molly Murphy. That one just over the back line, and Waupun gets a point. They get their footing underneath. They'll get some substitutions coming in. Rowan Harder checks back in for Regan Holtz. And the main starters look to be out there for Waupun now. The serve from Babish is fielded, and a big kill there from number 4. That's Audrey Jacqueline, the senior on this Kettle Moraine roster. Keeps the lead at 10 in favor of the Chargers. They're up 16-6 in a set where they have not looked back. Mackenzie Luring will serve. Second trip to the back line. Babish sets it up right at the net. Neary gets underneath it. And there was no play. She was practically under the net there for that ball. And it's 17-6 in favor of the Chargers. Sent over. Borchert, a good dig to keep that alive. Here's Harder with the kill attempt. Kettle Moraine gets underneath it. They're still going with it. Luring sends it over. There's Babish for the Warriors. And Neary will send it up, keeping it alive. Kettle Moraine playing excellent defense in this first set. Alexis Babish sets it up. Borchert waves it off. Here's Harder with the kill attempt. Sends it over. Just goes over the back line. And it's another point for the Chargers. They are up 18-6 here in set number 1. After all that, Luring will be back for the third time. She sends that one over. Borchert and Babish wave it off. Waupun gets a point. They'll go back to the line. It's 18-7. They are trailing. Serving is Hayden Schultz, the junior on this Waupun team. Schultz sends it over. Digged up by Kettle Moraine. And set back over. Good block there by Landel and Harder. And that's the momentum that this Waupun team was needing. A defensive block they're able to score off of. The lead's cut back to 10. They are down 18-8 here in set number 1. Hayden Schultz will be back to serve yet again for the Warriors. And there's the serve set up by the Ladero for Kettle Moraine. And a big kill attempt there. Goes out of bounds in favor of Waupun. That was off the hands of Anna Denger. Denger thought that one was in, but Waupun will get a point. They cut the lead inside 10 for the first time in a while. It is 18-9. Serve there, set up by the Chargers. Kill attempt, Landel gets her hands on it. No call yet, goes out of bounds. Waupun is challenging that one. Their fans not happy about that. Landel got her hands on it, thought she had the block, but it was ruled out of bounds. And it is 19-9. Here's the serve from Kettle Moraine. Babish back to Harder. Harder over the net. And that one is blocked by Ambryn Onison. Number 1 right at that center. The 6-foot junior on this team. One of the tallest girls on this Kettle Moraine team. And still back doing the serving is Brooke Bartelt. Serves that one up. Set up by Harder at an awkward angle. And it goes out of bounds. 21-9. Chargers continue to move on. And another timeout is called by Christopher Harmson. We will step aside with the teams and be back with more WIAA volleyball here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bartelt's serve is served up by Waupun. And now it's back to the Chargers going the other way. Borchert sets that one up. Now it's Babish to Landel. Landel gets it over. It's off the hands of Annison. And it's a point for the Warriors. Double digits for the first time for Waupun. And out comes Audrey Sanders, the sophomore, to serve it for the Warriors. Sanders from the back line. Set up by the Chargers. And back over. Good dig by Sanders. Harder keeps it in play. Excellent play there. Still going back and forth. Big kill from the Chargers. And that was courtesy of Emma Onneson. There isn't a category that Onneson isn't top 3 on in this team. She's got 142 kills coming into this game, averaging 2 kills per set, and she's already over that in this set. 22-10 in favor of the Chargers. Babish sends it over, set up by Bartelt, and good kill there. Fooling the defense was Anna Long, the senior, and she'll be back to serve for the Chargers. Kind of just floated that one over into open court. And she'll do the serving. Another miscommunication by Babish and Borchert. And it is set point just like that here for the Chargers, up 24-10. Long serve, set up by Babish. There's Alexis Babish now to Harder. Harder's kill attempt goes right into the net. And like cakework for the Chargers, they win set number 1, 25-10. And a set where they never looked back. So a switch of the court here as Waupun will go now right to left, and the Chargers will move left to right. We'll be back for the start of set number 2 here on Radio Plus Video Sports. You're watching coverage of WIAA playoff volleyball here on RP Sports from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their 3rd generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brooke Bourne and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brooke Bourne meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brooke Bourne at 920-251-0500 or email brookebourne@rockriverrealty.org.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Radio Plus Video Sports bringing you coverage of Waupun volleyball here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Waupun lost the first set in a rather dominating fashion, 25-10. Kettle Moraine took the opening serve and never really looked back. They had the lead the entire set. The winner of this match is going to get a date with either number 7 in the bracket, Port Washington, or number 2, Grafton. Grafton got the first round bye, so they will host Port Washington. Winner of this match is going to get a date with them. Time and location for that match to be determined. Obviously, if Grafton wins, either of these two teams will be at Grafton for that match. with Grafton being the higher seed. We also apologize if there's any spotty connections out there for anybody watching or listening to this stream. We're doing our best here with what we have. Got myself, Dylan Eckhart, here on the call. Colby running video for us, and Cam on the camera here for us at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Whole crew up here in the stands, right along with those Warrior fans. Here's the start of set number 2. Borchert sets it up, and now Harder's going to send it over. Gets outside the back line. Harder putting a lot of emphasis on there, a little too much, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Chargers. Anna Leong will serve for Kettle Moraine. Borchert sets that one up, goes out into the stands, and it is 2-0 in favor of the Chargers. Anna Long back there for the 3rd consecutive time. She'll send it up. Babish sets it right at the net. Wise by Alexis Babish to put it back in the hands of Sydney Neary. Hayden Schultz gets her hands on that one. A huge kill from Kettle Moraine. That was Audrey Jacqueline. An absolute rocket off that right arm. And not able to make a play on it was Ryan Babish. And it is 3-0 Chargers. Still doing the serving for Kettle Moraine is Anna Leong. So set it from that back line. Borchert sets it up. Now it's Babish to Babish. Sends it over. It's off the hands, and Ryan Babish has her first kill of the game, and she'll go back to serve for the Warriors. She was able to rocket one herself, and that went off the hands of a few Chargers. Waupun gets their first points of set number 2. Kettle Moraine sets it up. Now it's Leong. And not much going to go there. Waupun getting another point. Now they got some footing here. They got some momentum on their side. And they are down 1. Ryan Babish will continue to serve for the Warriors. There to make a play on it was Sophia Wendt off of Leong, but couldn't get there as it was right under the net. Now it's Leong. Sent over there. Babish, Borchert, and now it's Harder right at the net. Contact was made by Harder. And it'll be a point awarded to the Chargers. They are up 4-2. Some defensive substitutions coming in. Now serving will be Mackenzie Luring. She just checked in that first set, been a big contributor on offense for Kettle Moraine. Babish now to Harder. Harder finds open court, and there is a effortless kill from Rowan Harder, making this a 4-3 game. Waupun down by 1. Trying to grab their first lead of the night. Hayden Schultz will be back to serve from the back line for the Warriors. Here's a serve from Schultz. Goes just under the net. Leong not ready for it, as was the rest of that Charger team. So the Waupun Warriors tied up at 4 apiece. And it's off a tipped net serve, if you want to call it, by Hayden Schultz. Schultz will send it over again. Set up there by Bartelt. Now it's Denger sending it over for Kettle Moraine. Alexis Babish to Harder. Blocked, and that one goes under the net. A good kill by Rowan Harder. She's got her second of this set, and that's enough to give Waupun their first lead of the evening. They are up 5-4. Hayden Schultz is going to be back to serve for the Warriors. Schultz will serve it from the back line. Leong sets it up. Miscommunication there from the Chargers, and that's another point for the Warriors. Sophia Wendt and Anna Denger couldn't decide who was going to go get that ball. Hayden Schultz will continue to serve, and Waupun stretches their lead to 2. They're up 6-4. Set up by Bartelt. Leong comes in, and now Denger's going to send it over. Harder sets it up for Waupun. Tries to send it back over, and it is blocked by Sydney Falkowski. Chargers get the ball back, and they are down 5-6. First time they've been down in this entire game. Brooke Bartelt will be back to serve for the Chargers. The Ladero tonight for Kettle Moraine. Babish gets underneath it. Tried to set it up. Got it at the wrong angle, and we are tied at 6 apiece. Brooke Bartelt will be back to serve yet again. Bartelt serves. Harder sets it up. Now it's Alexis Babish. Nikki Borchert will send it over. Bartelt to Leong. And here's the kill attempt off the hands of Alexis Babish. And that is Sydney Falkowski. She had the block, which gave the Chargers their last point, or second to last point, and then was able to get a strong kill there off the hands of Alexis Babish. 7-6, Chargers retake the lead over Waupun. That one goes into the stands off of Ryan Babish and off of Sydney Neal. And Brooke Bartelt will get a service ace and continue to serve from the back line for Kettle Moraine Lutheran. Chargers back to the lead. They're up 8-6. Just over the net. Landal's able to get underneath it. Now it's Borchert's going to send it over softly. Bartelt gets underneath it. Now it's Leong. And Anderson is there to kill for Kettle Moraine. They go up 9-6. They are up 3. It's their longest lead, or largest lead, rather, of set number 2. Here's Bartelt continuing to serve. Babish right at the net. Going for it was Alexis Babish. And it is 10-6 now in favor of the Chargers. They continue to roll here. They won the first set 25-10, and they're starting to pull away here in set number 2. Bartelt will serve, set up by Ryan Babish. Alexis Babish tries to keep it in, and Borchert sends it into the Kettle Moraine bench. And a timeout will be called by head coach Chris Harmson. We'll step aside with the teams here for a quick break. You're watching high school volleyball here on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for any internet issues that people might be having. Well, we are back here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School between the Waupun Warriors and Kettle Moraine Chargers. And we're back underway here in set number 2. Kettle Moraine continues blocked by Amber Anderson and Sydney Falkowski. It is 19-6 in favor of the Chargers. Brooklyn Bartelt to serve yet again. Borchert gets underneath it, high off the arms, but Waupun's able to play it. Harder will send it over. Leong now to Falkowski, blocked by Landl. Now Anderson will send it over. Another block there by Harder. Waupun getting some momentum on their side. Borchert gets underneath it, set up by Babish. Landl will send it over. Now it's Leong back the other way for Kettle Moraine. Here's Alexis Babish to Harder. Harder off the hands. And contact was made. They will give the point to Rowan Harder and the Waupun team. And substitutions coming in here for Waupun. They get their first point in a while in this set. 19-7, they are trailing, and back to serve will be Audrey Sanders. Sanders serves it. It's off, high off the arms of Falkowski. Trying to dive for it was Brooklyn Bartelt. 19-8. Waupun trying to bring some sort of life back to their side. They got Audrey Sanders back there to serve. You got Alexis and Ryan Babish out there, along with Mickey Borchert, Rowan Harder, and Jalen Landl. Off the hands of Bartelt, Leong will set it up for Denger. It's high off the hands of Babish. Will be played by Sanders. Hardin sends it over, and now back the other way, a block off the hands of Hardin. That'll be a kill for Sydney Falkowski. And some subs coming in for Kettle Moraine. 20-8 in favor of the Chargers. They have not looked back in this set either. Waupun did have an early lead, but once we got to 6s, the Chargers were able to take control. Babish, a good setup there, getting down and dirty. Sends that one now over, picked up by Bartelt. And now sent back over. A floater kill from Amber and Anderson. And it's 21-8 in favor of the Chargers. Anderson will be back to serve after getting that point for Kettle Moraine. Borchert sets it up for the Warriors. Now it's Harder going the other way. Sends that one, too much juice on the right arm. That one goes out of bounds. Another point for the Chargers. Despite the score, Waupun student section still able to show out an all camo theme, supporting these Lady Warriors. Sending that one over was Landel, played by Falkowski. Now it's going the other way with Borchert. Borchert now, Harder sends it over, the floater kill. Rowan Harder, if there's anyone who's going to try to get more momentum on this side, it would be Harder, and she goes back to the line now to serve. Waupun down 9-22 here in the second set. Harder will serve. It's set up. And there is Denger. Tried to get the kill. Awkward off the hands. Harder will go back to the line. Waupun in double digits for the first time in set number 2. They are down 22-10. They only scored 10 in the last set. Harder sends that one over. Kettle Moraine not ready for it. The dances go. And Rowan Harder has her first service ace on the evening. The lead is cut to half, 22-11 in favor of Kettle Moraine. Harder to serve again from the back line, set up by Denger. And now it's back to Denger with the kill attempt. Off the hands, Borchert tried to save it. Sanders tried to be back there to back her up. But it is a kill for Anna Denger, and she has been racking them up for Kettle Moraine. More substitutions coming for the Chargers, as well as the Warriors. Harder checks out, and checking in for her is Regan Holtz, the sophomore. Back to serve is Elizabeth Elke for Kettle Moraine. Sanders sets it up for Waupun. It was right at the net. All Amber and Anderson had to do was put a finger on it and send it back over in the face of Ryan Babish. And it's 24-11. Chargers now to set point here in set number 2. There's a serve from Elke. Sanders sets it up, nearly hits up into the rafters. Alexis Babish to Ryan Babish. Set up there, Brooklyn Bartelt for Kettle Moraine. There's a kill. Good dig there by Regan Holtz. Ryan Babish will send it back over. Kettle Moraine still playing it. Here's the kill attempt off the hands of Borchert. That'll go into the bench of Waupun. And the Chargers take set 2, 25-11. A very similar score to set number 1. We'll switch one more time. Waupun has to win this set to keep the match going. Otherwise, season's over. Pack it up. Chargers are going on to either Grafton or Port Washington. We will take a quick break and be back for set number 3 here between Waupun Warriors and the Kettle Moraine Chargers here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School in Jackson, Wisconsin. You are watching WIAA Volleyball here on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino. Build better for future generations.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RP Sports bringing you coverage of WIAA playoff volleyball here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School in Jackson, Wisconsin. It has been a tough sledding here, tough hill sledding for the Waupun Warriors. They dropped the first two sets, and we are here in set number 3. Chargers looking to close it out here at home. They won the first one 25-10, and then the second set 25-11. High fives going around the bench from head coach Stephanie Prochnow of the Kettle Moraine Chargers. Ryan Babish will set us up here in set number 3. Kettle Moraine now going the other way. Borchert saves it. It goes into the bench near the scorer's table, and the Chargers get the first point again here in set number 3. Back to see will be Mackenzie Luring. And Anna Denger checks in for Kettle Moraine. She's been real dangerous along that net, along that front line for the Chargers. Borchert sends it over. Bartelt sets it up, and now it's Leong for the Chargers. Gets underneath Sydney Neary, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Chargers. Still back to serve will be Luring. Sends that one over the back line. Borchert into the bench of Waupun. Babish tries to save it, and it's received by the students section here in an all-camo theme for the Waupun Warriors. A good crowd here making about a 45-minute, 35-minute drive here to Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. 3-0 Waupun is trailing, and Neary will send that over for the Warriors. A good dig there by Luring, set up by Long. And now it's Waupun going the other way. That'll be a point for Hayden Schultz. She'll send it over into some open court. And Waupun gets their first point of set number 3. Still trailing 3-1. Hayden Schultz gets the point, and she'll go back to the back line for the Warriors. Schultz will serve it. Awkward angle off Bartelt, but Leong's able to play it off. Right at the net. Neary's going to be granted with that point. Denger tried to get a hand on it, but Neary sent it back the other way. It's 3-2. Schultz will go back to the back. Schultz sends it over. Awkward angle off Denger. The dances go from the Waupun bench, and we are tied at 3 apiece here in set number 3. Hayden Schultz will be back to serve for the 3rd consecutive time. Sending it over, fielded by Denger. Now it's Leong, back to Denger. Sending that one into open court. Gets past Rowan Harder. Chargers retake the lead, reclaim the lead after Waupun was able to tie it. It is 4-3, and back to serve will be Brooke Bartelt. She racked a lot of service aces in that second set. See what she can do serving the ball here. Babish sets it up. Now it's Alexis Babish to Mickey Borchert. Now it's Leong. Sending it over is Annison. Now Denger will send it back. Babish gets underneath that one. Now it's Alexis Babish. Now to Rowan Harder. Leong will set it to Denger. Sends that one. Borchert, excellent dig to keep that alive for the Warriors. Harder sends it over. We got some back and forth volleyball here. Off the hands of Landel. Leong keeps it in play. That one is blocked by Landel, and Waupun is able to get out of that volley with a point. It is tied 4-4. Some good back and forth action between both clubs in that exchange. And Audrey Sanders will be back to serve. It's her third trip to the line. She's had more serves than that, but her first trip back. Her serve is set up by the Chargers. Now they go. Set up by Sanders for Waupun. Here's Harder with a kill attempt. Floats that one in, and it's good enough to take a Warriors lead. They go up 5-4 here in set number 3. Second time they've taken the lead tonight. Just have not been able to run away or do much with it. Maybe set number 3 is the change. Here's Sanders sending it over. Good dig there by Bartelt. Leong sends it over, and Alexis Babish is there to send it back the other way. Here's Denger. Attempted block that goes off the hands of Alexis Babish and Jalen Landell, and it is Anna Denger with another kill. Denger has got to have the most kills, I would imagine, here on this Chargers team this evening. Alexis Babish to Rowan Harder. Denger gets underneath it. And now sending it back over. That one just gets out, and Waupun will get the point. They now trail 5-6. That one just over the back line. That was off the hands of Amber Annison. Rowan Harder will go back to the line for Waupun. Sends that one softly over, and it's fielded by the Chargers. Here's Falkowski, gets that one off the hands of Alexis Babish and Jalen Landell. And there looks to be a scoring issue here. Scoreboard says 6 apiece. But that is not correct. Hopefully they will get that fixed soon. And that one goes into the net in favor of the Warriors. That was off of Annison, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Says 7-6 now in favor of the Warriors. That could be right. Warriors up 7-6. Back the other way here for Kettle Moraine. Good dig by Sanders. Now it's up to the Chargers to keep it alive. They do. Annison sends it over. Sanders with another dig. Keeping it alive for the Warriors. Ryan Babish sends it over. Now it's Bartelt. Big kill and off the hands of Regan Holtz. Huge kill from Sydney Falkowski. She has a rocket of a right arm. She ties this game up at 7 apiece. Yeah, my mistake on the scoreboard. I read that wrong. We are tied at 7 apiece. They are correct here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran. I am incorrect. That one's sent over there. Off the hands of Holtz. Now it's Holtz doing it again. That was Hayden Schultz, excuse me. Gets that one over, and Schultz is going to have a point for the Warriors. 8-7 ball game. Substitutions coming for both clubs. Annison checks out for the Chargers, as does Audrey Sanders for Waupun. Alexis Babish will go back to serve for the Warriors. Kettle Moraine going the other way. Falkowski in there again with another kill. She is racking them up here in set number 3, and then we are tied at 8 apiece. Falkowski will check out, and checking in will be Anna Leong. And Leong will go right to the back line to serve for Kettle Moraine. Leong serves. Babish sets it up. Now it's Alexis Babish from Ryan Babish. There's Sydney Neary sending it over. Leong right at the center of the net. And off the hands of Neary and Hayden Schultz. It is a kill for Audrey Jacklin, the senior, on this Kettle Moraine team. Leong will still be back to serve there for the Chargers. Sends that one over. Borchert lets it go out, as does Ryan Babish. And we are tied at 9 apiece. A competitive set 3 here after the Chargers have dominated sets 1 and 2. Waupun kept it close in the first part of set number 2, but this one has been back and forth through the entirety. Big kill there, and that is off the hands of Sophie Wendt. It is 10-9. Chargers reclaim the lead here in set number 3. And back to serve will be Mackenzie Luring. Out there for the Warriors is Rowan Harder, Mickey Borchert, Ryan and Alexis Babish, Hayden Schultz, and Sydney Neary. Sent over now, it's Kettle Moraine going the other way. Big block from Neary and Schultz. Moraine will send it over. Alexis Babish keeps it alive. Harder will softly send it over, picked up by Denger. now goes to Leong. Contact made there by the Chargers, and it'll be a point for the Warriors. We're tied at 10 apiece. Hayden Schultz will be back to serve for Waupun. Set 3, and we are at 10s. Bartelt gets underneath it. Denger will set it up. Falkowski sends it over into the net. My mistake, that was Mackenzie Leering. And it's 11-10 in favor of the Warriors. Schultz will be back again at that back line to serve. There's the serve from Hayden Schultz, set up by Leering. Now it's Leong, sending it over for Kettle Moraine off the hands of Babish. Set up, and Schultz tries to save that, digs it into the net. And that will be Molly Murphy. Got the last hand on that for the Chargers. They tie it at 11 apiece. It'll be Brooklyn Bartelt back to serve yet again for the Chargers. Babish sets that one up, and Alexis Babish steps out of bounds to play that one. That'll be a point for the Chargers, and they reclaim the lead 12-11 here in set number 3. Bartelt has racked up a lot of points from that back line. She'll continue to serve. Harder gets underneath that one at an awkward angle, and it's 13-11. A service ace for Brooke Bartelt has continued to rack those up this evening for Kettle Moraine. They lead 13-11 over Waupun. Here's another serve into open court. Harder and Ryan Babish had a miscommunication there on who was going to play that one. And Brooke Bartelt just continues to rack up the service aces. 14-11. Chargers lead the Warriors here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. That one goes off the back court. Hit the foot of the line judge, and that'll be 14-12 now. Waupun is going to get a point. Back to serve will be Audrey Sanders, one of the most active servers on this team. Waupun trailing 2, 14-12 here in set number 3. Kettle Moraine has won the first 2 sets. That one just got inside the back line, and it's a service ace for Audrey Sanders.
Service ace good, Audrey Sanders.
Looks like we're going to have some communication here between the officials. Head official said it was in, but the line judge ruled it out, so we'll see what the call is after some discussion. But if they give him the point, the score will be 14-11. Waupun still trailing. They're discussing a service ace from Audrey Sanders. Looks like we're not going to get much of a change. There was some discussion. The point is awarded to the Warriors, and we will resume play. Audrey Sanders at the back line for Waupun. They are down 13-14 after trailing 2-0 here in set number 3. Chargers are trying to close it out at home. There's the kill from Amber and Antonsen. And it's 15-13 now in favor of Kettle Moraine. Sydney Falkowski checks back in for Anna Leong. And back to serve will be Molly Murphy for the Chargers. Murphy sets that one up, and now it's Borchert working the other way. Now it's Harder with the kill attempt. Murphy sets it up to Bartelt for Kettle Moraine. Denger into the net. Landel was there ready for the block, but no need. Denger sent that one into the net, and it's 14-15, Waupun trailing. Rowan Harder back to the back line. She will softly serve that one over to Molly Murphy. Big kill attempt, but good dig by Mickey Borchert. Sanders waves her off, sends it back the other way. Molly Murphy now to Falkowski, just floats it over. Excellent play by Sydney Falkowski, just floating that one over Alexis Babish and Jalen Landel. 16-14 in favor of the Chargers. Back to serve will be Elizabeth Elke, a junior on this Kettle Moraine roster. Here's the serve from Elke. That one bounces off the net, and that'll give Waupun the ball going the other way. They trail by 1 here in set number 3. Mickey Borchert will check out, and checking in for the Warriors will be Hayden Schultz. Jalen Landel taking her first serves of the night. Bartelt will set that up to Molly Murphy. And here's the kill attempt off the hands of Audrey Sanders, and it's Audrey Jacqueline making the kill there for Kettle Moraine. She has had some dynamite kills tonight. And serving will be Amber Annenson. Set up by Audrey Sanders. Now it's Babish to Schultz. Molly Murphy sets it up for Kettle Moraine. Just over the net. Ryan Babish sends it back over. But there was contact with the net made by, I believe, Molly Murphy. Could have been Sydney Volkowski in that area too. But they will give Waupun a point. They still trail by 1. The most competitive set we've seen tonight here in set 3. But it's still in favor of Kettle Moraine. They're up 17-16. Good setup there by the Chargers. Borchert sets it up for Waupun. And there's Ryan Babish going the other way. Bartelt sets it up. And contact made with the net. Not going to get it over. Sophia Wendt was there for Kettle Moraine, but Waupun will tie it up at 17 apiece. Trying to keep this match alive here with a set 3 win. Bartelt sends it over. Now it's Ryan Babish to Alexis Babish. Sending it over is Neary, able to get that one across the net in the faces of Sophia Wendt and Audrey Jacqueline. And Waupun retakes the lead, 18-17 here in set number 3. This team will just not give up. They will not go away by any means. Alexis Babish to serve. They're up 18-17. Borchert sends it back over. And that hit the edge of the net, so Kettle Moraine will tie it at 18 apiece. Sydney Volkowski gets the kill. She's had plenty to go around tonight. She will check out, and in comes Anna Leong, who will go right to the back line to serve for the Chargers. Leong sends that one over. It's Ryan Babish to Alexis Babish. Now Sydney Neary sending it over, able to get it past Molly Murphy and Sophia Wendt. And it's a kill for Sydney Neary. She's been doing some damage there at that center position. Ryan Babish will be back to serve. Waupun up 19-18 with that Neary kill. Leong to Jacqueline, sends it out of bounds. And for the first time, Waupun reaches 20s this evening. They're up 20-18 here in set number 3. Ryan Babish to serve, sends it over. Leong to set it up for Jacqueline. Jacqueline goes out. Tried to get that one in the back corner, but it goes just out of bounds. And Waupun has another point. They are up 21-18. Timeout is called by Stephanie Prochnow. First timeout the Chargers have used, but boy, we have a match brewing right now. Set 3 has been the most competitive we've seen of the night. It's 21-18 in favor of the Warriors. And after getting straight up dominated by this Chargers team in sets 1 and 2, Warriors putting up a fight here in set 3. Not going to go away, not going to be denied. Again, the winner of this match gets a date with either Port Washington or Grafton. Port Washington ended up winning their last match to get to the second round. Grafton ranked number 2 in this sectional bracket for Division II, and they got the bye of the first round, so they host Port Washington. The winner of this match, which is currently right now the Kettle Moraine Chargers, they're up 2-0, will get the winner of that game. If Grafton wins, they will travel to Grafton. If Port Washington somehow comes away with the victory, they will host Port Washington. But Waupun not going to be denied. They lead set number 3. They are up 21-18. That one goes out of bounds, and Waupun continues the momentum after the timeout called by this Charger team. 22-18. Waupun has their longest lead they've had of the evening. Ryan Babish continues to do the serving. Leong will send it over. Jacqueline Murphy sending it over for Kettle Moraine. There's Harder going to float it. Leong right there at the net. Schultz sends it right back. It's back and forth there. Molly Murphy sets it up. Now Borchert underneath it for Waupun. Here's Neary going to float it up. Murphy is there. Now it's Leong. Now it's Jacqueline floating it up right at the net. Not going to get it. Waupun gets another point. They are up 23-18 with a chance to win set number 3. They are 2 points away from keeping this match alive. Another timeout is called by the Chargers. We'll continue to hold this one right here. It'll be another minute timeout here for Sydney Prochnow and this Charger team that they're starting to fall apart here in set number 3. It's still very close, still very competitive, but Waupun has the momentum in their side. The ball is in their court currently. after 2 sets where it was all Chargers, just running away with it. But Proch now calls another timeout for this Charger team. And Waupun, 2 more points, and they are going to win this set and keep this match alive. And then from there on, who knows what could happen. Waupun in the last match between these 2 teams, they were right there. They had them. Sets 1 and 2 were nothing to write home about for the Warriors, but they got a chance to keep the game alive here with a win in set 3. They're 2 points away. Ryan Babish will serve. Bartelt keeps it alive. There's Zong. Sending it over there. Good save by Alexis Babish. Leong is there. Kill attempt. Borchert keeps it alive for the Warriors. Babish to Harder. Harder sends it over. Right at the net. Into the net. And no Waupun point there. Chargers keep it alive. Sending it over is Jacqueline. Able to get that one over. And it's another point for the Chargers. Jacqueline gets the momentum back on their side. It's 19-23. Waupun still within 2 points of winning this set. Kettle Moraine will serve. Borchert lets that go out, and Waupun is 1 away from winning set number 3. Borchert checks out. Checking in is Jalen Landl, and back to serve will be Hayden Schultz for Waupun. Set point for the Warriors. Dengar fields it. Leong back to Dengar. Off the hands of Neary. Excellent save into the rafters. Still played. And contact made with the net. A point awarded to the Chargers. It's 20-24. We got a competitive set here, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of back and forth action to close set number 3 out. Bartelt will serve. Alexis Babish now to Neary. Off the hands. Saved. Nearly hit the basketball hoop there. Leong now to Dengar. Blocked by Landl. Goes over. And the Chargers get another point. Cutting the lead within 3. It's 21-24. Waupun is still up, but the Chargers looking to close things out here with a set 3 win. Bartelt serving. Ryan Babish sets it up right at the net. Alexis Babish to Landl. Still underneath that. Landl gets it over, and that's a set win. The game is still going here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Waupun keeps it alive, and it's off a kill from Jalen Landl. We got a potential 5 sets here, ladies and gentlemen, and Waupun able to win set number 3 and keep this match alive. They win 25-21. We'll head into set number 4. We will take a quick break and be back for the start of set number 4. The teams switch once more, and we'll be back for some more WIAA playoff volleyball here on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Every beginning starts with a breath. When buying or selling a home, it's easy to forget to take one. Brookborn and Rock River Realty can guide your next real estate venture without the worry. Home markets are changing, and Brookborn meets the market with only a 2.5% commission. It's true, 2.5%. Save the stress when you work with the best. Contact Brookborn at 920-251-0500 or email brookborn@rockriverrealty.org.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RP Sports bringing you coverage of Waupun volleyball here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. They make it interesting with a win in set number 3 after being dominated the first 2 sets, but they were able to win 25-21 in set number 3, keeping this match alive. And we go to set number 4. A win for the Chargers decides the match, but a win for Waupun takes us to a 5th and final set in the season in a close match, trying not to go 0-2 to the Kettle Moraine Chargers. Leong starts us off here in set number 4. Neary tries to send it over, still being played by the Warriors. Some ping pong ball action there, but it'll go in favor of the Chargers, and they get the first point here of set number 4. And Anna Leong will be back to serve yet again for the Chargers. Sending it over, Borchert keeps it in play for Waupun. There's Ryan Babish. Off the hands, Leong sends it right into the net. And it's a point. We're tied at 1 apiece early on. Ryan Babish will go to the back line to serve for the Warriors.
Ryan Babish to serve for the Warriors.
Sends that one over. Leong right at the center net. Falkowski going to send that one over. A rocket of a right arm. Sydney Falkowski probably has one of the best power shots off of this Chargers team. And she gets that kill. 2-1 now. Chargers retake the lead. Nothing Hayden Schultz can do on that one. Mackenzie Luring will serve for the Chargers. Ryan Babish underneath that. And Neary, a miscommunication there. Had a shot to keep it in play. But it'll be 3-1. Chargers reclaim the lead and now are taking it to the Waupun Warriors. Luring will serve again. Schultz right at the middle of the line. Blocked by Denger. Now it's Harder going back. Leong gets underneath it. Sending it back the other way. Denger will go. And that one goes out of bounds. Late call. But Waupun will get the point. They're down 2-3. Hayden Schultz will go to the back line to serve for the Warriors. Out there for Waupun are Alexis and Ryan Babish, Rowan Harder, Jalen Landell, and Sydney Neary. Schultz serves for the Warriors. Leong keeps it alive right at the net. Going back the other way. Can't do that. And the Chargers give the Waupun Warriors another point. We are tied at 3 apiece. Schultz back to serve now. And set up by Falkowski. Long is there. Falkowski with the kill. Nobody has an answer for that right arm of Sydney Falkowski. One of the smaller girls on this team, but man, she's got some power. 4-3, the Chargers take the lead. Bartelt sends it over, and Harder will send it back the other way, right into the net. Tried to float it over Falkowski and Amber Annenson. Chargers take a 5-3 lead, and it's Brooke Bartelt doing the serving. Usually when she's back there serving for the Chargers, they score a lot of points. Babish now to Landell. Set up by Bartelt. Falkowski will float it back over. Borchert tries to save it. It's saved by Harder. And we're still playing some volleyball here. Denger sends it over. Good dig by Ryan Babish. Some contact with the net. Didn't see what that call was, but they will give a point to the Chargers, and they are up 6-3, doubling their lead. Rowan Harder and Ryan Babish did a great job trying to keep that ball alive. But the Chargers are able to get a point off that exchange. Bartelt will serve yet again. Harder sets it up, and Babish tries to save it. That goes right into the chest of head coach Christopher Harmson. 7-3, Chargers leading here in set 4. They win set 4, they move on to the next round. If Waupun wins this set, we go to a 5th and final set here from Kettle Moraine High School. That one goes over the net. Nothing Ryan Babish could do about that one, but it's 8-3, And an early timeout here for Waupun. Not what you want to see here in set number 4, especially when you come off a set 3 that was as competitive as it was. 8-3 in favor of your Kettle Moraine Chargers against your Waupun Warriors. Pretty good showing here for tonight's game. Charger fans showing out. Waupun fans also showing out next to us as well. The Waupun section pretty much full. And the student section showed out in an all camo theme over there. But it has been all Chargers those first 2 sets, and then also to start off here set number 4. But they were up early on in set number 3, but Waupun going back and forth would not go away in set 3. That was their best volleyball they've played of the night. And they currently trail 8-3 to the Kettle Moraine Chargers. Brooke Bartelt still to serve for Kettle Moraine. Alexis Babish will set it up. Neary will float it. Falkowski to Zong. And Denger flies that one over. That one goes out of bounds, and Waupun will get the point. They're down 4-8. Audrey Sanders will check in and go straight to the back line. Out there for the Warriors right now are Alexis and Ryan Babish, Mickey Borchert, Audrey Sanders, Rowan Harder, and Jalen Landell. High off the arms of Bartelt. Leong sends it over to Denger. Denger, 2 straight kill attempts that go out of bounds. Got a lot of power in that right arm. Just has to settle it down a little bit to get those points. But she's been a big contributor on the offensive side for Kettle Moraine. Sanders will be back at the back line to serve. Waupun trails 5-8 here in set 4. Alexis Babish to Mickey Borchert. Rowan Harder will send it over, blocked by Sydney Falkowski. Still getting some blocks. That one goes out of bounds. Sydney Falkowski. She can block, she can get kills, she can do it all. And again, one of the smaller girls on the team, not as tall as Denger or Annison, but she can do a lot of things for that Charger team. Babish sends it up, and there's Sanders sending it back the other way. Kettle Moraine now working left to right. Denger will send it over. Landell and Babish got hands on it. Borchert nearly into the Waupun bench, and that'll be a point in favor of the Chargers. Borchert flies around, gives 110% effort. One of the best hustling girls on this Waupun team. Gets underneath that one. Still able to keep it in play, but Alexis Babish could not get to that one. It is 11-5. Waupun trails by 6 here in set number 4. Molly Murphy will be back to serve for Kettle Moraine. Borchert high off the arms, but playable from Alexis Babish. Now Ryan Babish will send it up. Denger gets underneath it for Kettle Moraine. Goes over the hands of Harder and Landell. Both of them were there for the block, but it'll be a kill for Denger. Molly Murphy will be back to serve yet again for the Chargers. They are up 12-5 over your Waupun Warriors. Borchert will send it over, just over the net. Playable from Luring. Denger gets that one over Landell and Alexis Babish. And Anna Denger has another kill. She's been racking them up tonight for Kettle Moraine. They lead 13-5. Molly Murphy sets it up for Babish. Borchert now to Harder. Off the hands, that's going to be a kill for Rowan Harder. Trying to one-hand set that up was Brooke Bartelt. It goes into the Kettle Moraine student section. And Harder will be back to serve for Waupun. 13-6, Waupun trails. Here's the serve from Rowan Harder. Denger is there to set it up. Molly Murphy now to Annison, and Borchert can't get there in time. Nobody had an answer there for Amber and Annison. 14-6, Waupun trails by 8. Harder checks out. Regan Holtz will check in. And that looks to be the only substitution here made for Waupun. Back to serve will be Elizabeth Elke for Kettle Moraine. Sends that one right into the net, and that'll be an easy point for the Warriors. Hayden Schultz will check in for Mickey Borchert, and back to serve will be Jalen Landell. 14-7. Kettle Moraine has the lead doubled. Landell softly sends that over. Picked up there by Anderson. Goes right around Ryan Babish and Hayden Schultz. Just had to float that one over. And 15-7, the Chargers lead here in set number 4. The set they need to end the match. Anderson will be back to serve from that back line for Kettle Moraine. Sends that one over the net and over the line, and that'll be an easy point for Waupun. They'll just let it go. Sometimes the best points you can score is when you don't touch the ball at all. And that will rotate Alexis Babish to the back line to serve. Waupun down 8-15. Babish sends it over. Picked up nearly in the rafters there. Kettle Moraine will keep it alive off of Audrey Jacklin. Babish to Schultz. Set up. Molly Murphy. Now back the other way is Elke. Alexis Babish from middle to Ryan Babish. Right over the hands. Kettle Moraine still playing it. Elke to Jacklin. Now it's back to Schultz. Sending it over is Neary. Bartelt plays it. Now it's Molly Murphy for Kettle Moraine. Jacklin sends that one over. A swing of the right arm. That'll end that back and forth action. And the Chargers double their lead yet again. They are up 16-8 here in set number 4. They have won 2 sets of 3. Waupun won the last one to keep this match at another set. And Leong will send it over out of bounds. And it's 16-9. Waupun gets another point. Ryan Babish will go to the back line. Rowan Harder will check back in for Regan Holtz. Babish sends it over. Elke to Zong. And sent out of bounds. Was there contact made? And there was. Harder got a hand on it. So they will give Audrey Jacklin the kill for the Chargers. It's 17-9 in favor of Kettle Moraine. Mackenzie Luring will serve for Kettle Moraine. Babish high off the arms. Nobody can get to that one. The lead is doubled again. It's a service ace for Mackenzie Luring. Timeout is called by Christopher Harmson and this Waupun team. Set number 3 was a bright spot for this Waupun team, but they have not been able to recapture that here in set number 4. Music was cut, and the Waupun student section not real happy about that. If we could pan over there and see what they're about. They're in an all camo look out there. Some Ain't No Love in Oklahoma was playing from Luke Combs, and they ended up cutting it. Waupun is digging that. They cut the music, and they were like, where'd the music go? Well, they got it back. They still have fun here despite a tough game that they've been playing against this Kettle Moraine Charger team. Kettle Moraine up 18-9 with a chance to close it out here in set 4. Borchert takes the serve from the Chargers, and Harder's going to send it back over for the Warriors. Leong is there. Falkowski sends it over. Too much juice on the kill attempt. Waupun is within 8. They go to 10 with that point. Coming out to serve will be Hayden Schultz, checking in for Mickey Borchert. Schultz serves it. Denger will field it. And it's Leong back to Denger. Off the hands of Schultz, played by the Babish sisters. Alexis to Ryan. There's Leong. Sent back over by the Chargers. Alexis Babish keeps it alive. Nobody's there for Waupun. Babish did a good job keeping it alive, but fell into open court. And it's 19-10 in favor of the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers. Bartelt will serve. That one goes right into the net. That was a rare service error, if you want to call it, from Bartelt. She's been racking up the service aces tonight. Usually when she's at that back line, the Chargers are scoring their most points. Audrey Sanders will serve. That goes right off the back head of Alexis Babish. All she can do is smile off that one. 20-11. That will give the Chargers another point. Some more substitutions coming in. Maya Mayer checks in, the freshman, for Anna Leong. And back to serve for the Chargers is Molly Murphy. Borchert is underneath it. Babish to Landel. Blocked by Anderson and hit under the net by Harder and Borchert. It is 21-11. Chargers are 4 away from winning this set and winning this match. Moving on to another round of playoffs. Contact is made with the net. That will be a point for Waupun. 21-12. And Rowan Harder will go back to the line to serve for the Warriors. Out there for the Warriors is Harder. You got Audrey Sanders, Mickey Borchert, Ryan and Alexis Babish, and Jalen Landel. Dengar sends it over. That one goes way out of bounds, way off kilter. The ball goes out the open door of this Charger fieldhouse. Harder will get another one. The other one's finally fielded, so they will replace that one. Replace the old with the new, replace the new with the old. Harder will serve for the Warriors. Molly Murphy sets it up, and Anderson just taps that one over. 22-13. Chargers continuing to rack up the points here in set number 4. They are 3 points away from moving on to round 3 of the WIAA sectionals. Here is the serve from Elke. Dug up by Sanders. Now it's Babish to Regan Holtz. Set up Molly Murphy to Jacqueline. Oh, off the hands of Landel and Alexis Babish. Lead is advanced to 10. It is 23-13. The end is nearing for this Charger team. Looking ahead at that light at the end of the tunnel. Good dig and set up there by Sanders. Ryan Babish will send it over. Molly Murphy kicks it up, and Jacqueline will send it over just in the inside court. Borchert was going to let it go, and it fell into open court inbounds. And Christopher Harmson will make some substitutions. Looks like it's going to be a complete line change here for the Warriors. Macy Hop checks in. Jalen Landel, Audrey Sanders, Ryan Babish all check out. Macy Hop and Nyla Stelsel, 2 seniors on this Waupun team, will check in. It is set point for the Chargers. Off the hands of Borchert, and that is how the game will end. 25-13, the Chargers win set number 4. And we'll get a handshake between these two teams. A competitive set number 3, but sets 1 and 2, and then to close out here, set number 4 did not go the Warriors' way. We will take a quick break, be back for some more post-game analysis here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School here on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Appetizers, I see them on the board here. Steve, looking pretty nice. That giant pretzel, talk about that.
Well, it's a new, we rolled it out last week for the Packer game. It looks like a football. It comes with a beer dip sauce and a honey mustard sauce. It seems to be a pretty big hit, so it's made by Milwaukee Pretzel Company, so it's a good pretzel. So come down and check that out. Something different.
Got appetizers and soups and a meat raffle coming up on Sunday, right?
Yep, Horicon Lions on Sunday. We're working in with the Packer game. Come down here, watch the game, win some meat, watch some more football. Maybe we'll win some free shots, some touchdowns. It'll be a good time. Come down and check it out. Andy runs a pretty nice meat raffle.
And baseball, of course, this week with the American League and National League Championship games coming up here.
Baseball's on all the TVs all the time, so come check that out. And the college football, I'm sure there's going to be some college volleyball on, so come check it all out. Cold beer, good drinks. Come check it out at the other bar.
And great company.
We have to deal with our very friendly bartenders, but it's a good time always, so come down and check it out.
Main Street, downtown Waupun. The other bar, Main Street, Waupun.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
And Steve with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Appetizers, I see them on the board here. Steve, looking pretty nice. That giant pretzel, talk about that.
Well, it's a new, we rolled it out last week for the Packer game. It looks like a football. It comes with a beer dip sauce and a honey mustard sauce. It seems to be a pretty big hit, so it's made by Milwaukee Pretzel Company, so it's a good pretzel. So come down and check that out. Something different.
Got appetizers and soups and a meat raffle coming up on Sunday, right?
Yep, Horicon Lions on Sunday. We're working in with the Packer game. Come down here, watch the game, win some meat, watch some more football. Maybe we'll win some free shots, some touchdowns. It'll be a good time. Come down and check it out. Andy runs a pretty nice meat raffle.
And baseball, of course, this week with the American League and National League Championship games coming up here.
Baseball's on all the TVs all the time, so come check that out. And the college football, I'm sure there's going to be some college volleyball on, so come check it all out. Cold beer, good drinks. Come check it out at the other bar.
And great company.
You have to deal with our very friendly bartenders, but it's a good time always, so come down and check it out.
Main Street, downtown Waupun. The other bar, Main Street, Waupun.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. RP Sports is live here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School, taking you through a little bit of post-game analysis. Was the only bright spot here for the Waupun Warriors, and it is a somber sight over there on that Waupun bench. Some hugs, some tears, some just some sadness being displayed here. It was a good season for this Waupun Warrior team. It comes to an end here against the Kettle Moraine Lutheran Chargers, a team that has beat this Warriors team twice now. In the first two sets, nothing to write home about for the Warriors, but they competed in that third set, came back and won it, were with them the entire time. So definitely some bright spots here in this game, but then ultimately the fourth set kind of just collapsed for this Warriors team, and the Chargers just took it and ran with that. Chargers will move on to round 3 of the WIAA Division II sectionals. They'll face either Port Washington or Grafton. Again, Port Washington won their last game to get to where they are. We don't have a score on that game right now, or when it's going to be. But Port Washington, the 7th seed, Grafton, the 2 seed. So if Grafton is able to win that game, then Kettle Moraine will be at Grafton for their next match. If Port Washington is able to come out with the win, Kettle Moraine will be back here hosting Port Washington for round 3 of some playoff action. That'll do it for Waupun Volleyball here at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. Next game broadcast, we have a lot of football coverage, football playoff coverage coming your way on RP Sports. You aren't going to want to miss all that. Tomorrow night there will be several games being broadcasted on the Radio Plus Sports Network, on the YouTube live stream, and on 97.7 radio. You can tune into all those games for some WIAA football action. That is going to do it for myself, Dylan Eckhart, the lone broadcaster here. We had Cameron on the cameras, and Colby bringing us the video coverage. A full crew here from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. We will say so long and end this stream here saying good night from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School here in Jackson, Wisconsin. You've been listening and watching Waupun Volleyball, WIAA Playoff Volleyball here on RP Sports. Have a good night.